My parents demanded I do 50% of all chores, but they didn't expect it to backfire on them. I'm 24 male, acoustical engineer, living with my parents Gerald, 52, paleontologist, and Diane, 49, textile conservator, while saving for a house. Pay $800 per month rent plus did most household tasks. 2 weeks ago at dinner, "You're not contributing enough," Dad announced. "From now on, you do exactly 50% of everything." "Everything?" I asked. "Everything," Mom said smugly. I pulled out my phone, started recording. "So we're splitting all chores, groceries, utilities, maintenance, everything 50-50? "Yes," Dad said firmly. "Perfect." That night I created spreadsheets. Every task timed, every expense logged. Monthly utilities, $400. Groceries, $600. Internet/water/trash, $300. Plus quantified hours for cooking, cleaning, laundry, yard work. Next morning I presented documentation. Based on last month, I did 73% of household tasks. Here's the new 50-50 split. Your half of utilities, $650. Groceries we shop separately or split receipts. Mom scoffed. "Don't be ridiculous. You wanted 50-50. Day 1, Mom usually threw everyone's laundry together. I weighed my clothes, 7.3 pounds exactly. The rest went back in her basket. She stood confused, holding her work blouses. Day 3, Dad asked me to mow. I measured the yard, 4,200 square feet. Mowed exactly 2,100, creating a perfect line down the middle. Neighbors noticed immediately. Week 1 ended with kitchen chaos. They'd forgotten trash was alternating responsibility. Dad's day. It overflowed. I documented it, took my half to the curb in my own bag. Week 2, cracks showed. Mom needed vintage fabric samples cleaned for a presentation. "Can you just? Is this my 50%? I showed my chore tracker. Already completed my hours. She missed her deadline trying to figure out the washer's delicate cycle. Real breakdown came during Dad's conference prep. He needed pressed shirts, organized notes, meal prep, things I'd handled invisibly. I did exactly half, ironed 3 of 6 shirts, prepped ingredients for half his meals, organized only papers specifically assigned to me. He showed up to his paleontology conference looking disheveled. Department head pulled him aside about professional standards. Week 3, family gathering disaster. Grandma visiting. Mom's bathroom uncleaned, her week. Dad's office stank of forgotten takeout, his responsibility. Living room literally split, my half vacuumed, dusted, organized. Theirs wasn't. Grandma surveyed chaos. "Gerald, what happened?" Dad tried explaining their teaching responsibility plan. She stared at my documentation, then the disaster. "Your son who pays rent and clearly handles most of your household?" She turned to me. "Show me these spreadsheets." I pulled up 3 weeks of data. Timestamped photos. Receipts. Task logs showing I maintained exactly 50% while they managed maybe 30% of theirs. "You two should be ashamed," she said quietly. "Yesterday they called a meeting. This needs to stop," Mom said, exhausted. "Sure. Apologize for taking advantage of me. In writing. Then we negotiate fair arrangements acknowledging my actual contributions." They broke. Dad admitted they hadn't realized how much I did. Mom apologized for the not contributing comment. New arrangement, $500 rent, I handle 30% of chores, actually fair. They're struggling with their 70%, but that's their problem. They wanted 50-50. They got exactly what they asked for.